Chris, I was around here when this place first opened after it was a tomato field, and Nick opened it as a tennis academy. It's astonishing what has happened to this place over time. I mean, it's much more than a tennis academy now, isn't it?
Mick, welcome to IMG Academies. Yes, 1978, it started with the Nick Bollettieri Academy. Today, 2009, it's one of the best athletic training facilities in the world. So yeah, it's changed a little bit.
It's not just tennis anymore, is it? Can you talk to us about what you have to offer here?
Sure. It's definitely not just tennis anymore. We've kind of grown up, you can say. Obviously started with Nick Bollettieri Tennis Academy as the originating academy. But today we have the David Lebeter Golf Academy, we have the IMG Baseball Academy, the IMG Soccer, the IMG Swimming, the IMG Basketball, and the IMG Performance Institute. Not to mention, we're a one-stop shop for the training athlete if you're a junior, adult, or professional, which means we have all the amenities that anybody's going to want while they're training, while they're staying here, while they're living here, while they're going to school here.
So you're just saying that the regular Joe that wants to get in shape can be rubbing elbows with the athlete that's a true professional?
That's an everyday occurrence here at IMG Academy. The weekend warrior, the adult who wants to work on their 3.5 game.
Well, we ought to take a look at some of these things that you have to offer here.
No, I'd love to show you around. Everybody in the area is always asking, what's behind the walls? Let's take you to our new wellness center or spa, which every athlete needs. After we break you down, we eventually got to build you back up.
That sounds great. Let's go.
We're now in the IMG Performance Institute. This is where work gets done. This is where athletes become bigger, faster, stronger, no matter the age, no matter the level. If you're an 8-year-old or you're 18-year-old, if you're a pro or you're an adult. Over my right shoulder, you see Stacy, one of our performance specialists. He's working with a group of adults right now and helping them become healthier so they can live more productive lifestyles. Mick, we're here on center court. This is where the legend of Nick Bollettieri was made, right here. Nick Bollettieri is the hardest working man in the game of tennis. People don't realize that it's his passion, his commitment, and his overall enthusiasm and knowledge of the game that has really made him a legend in the sport. He's put more time, more hours on these tennis courts right here, working with some of the best players and those who just have the will and aspiration to be the best they can right here on these courts. Mick, I'm always telling you it's a one-stop shop, that we have something for everybody. Right here, this is where our adult program takes place. People from all over the world come here to take part in a Nick Bollettieri training system.
You mean anybody can walk off the street and be a part of this program?
Mick, you can be from Bradenton, Sarasota, or internationally, wherever you are, you're welcome to come here and take part in our programs.
Chris, what a vantage point we have here.
Actually, Mick, this is the highest point in the state of Florida right here. I'm always telling you, we've grown a little bit since 1978. IMG Academies today, it's 300 acres large, and we work with every kind of athlete in every sports. It's hard to believe that Nick Bollettieri, the catalyst that really created all of this. Mick, what we actually have here, we have the David Lebeter Golf Academy, which we started back in the early 90s. We have the IMG Soccer Academy. We have 7 Bermuda grass soccer fields. This is actually an off-season training site for MLS soccer. We also have one of the best high school baseball teams. We have 2 official size diamonds.
And can we take a look at those diamonds?
Absolutely, let's go. Mick, I figured I'd finish our tour here, a place that's dear to my heart, the baseball fields. Being a former ball player myself, you can see these are pretty impressive fields. In fact, this past year, our high school team was actually top 10 in the country. Mick, this is the end of our story, and I would like to thank you and Blab TV for coming out, and I want to remind our viewing public that we have programs for everybody, including locals, and we have actually local rates.
And thanks so much for the tour. It's an astonishing place, like I said. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, Mick. Thanks for coming.